Welcome back, guys. So today we are going to discuss automatic undo management. We are my previous videos we are talking about undo table spaces, how to manage them, how what are those, and these are all related to Oracle database. Okay, so today's topic is automatic undo management. So after Oracle 11G, the default management undo management is auto. You can see here undo management, auto or manual. These are two values for this parameter. But after 11G we can have auto. We can switch to manual, but that is not recommended. So default is auto. So what is that? An auto extended undo TBS is automatically created, like this table space undo TBS one. It is auto extended, like, and it is created automatically when you create the database. Okay, from DBCA database configuration. Okay, by that the data gets recorded into system tablespace if no undo tablespace is defined. So if this tablespace is not defined, then data gets into the system tablespace, but that is not recommended. Okay, we must define this separate tablespace for undo. For system tablespace can be uh, other system related operations. We, if users tablespace is not defined, that also gets users data to system tablespace. But we must specify these tablespaces to define, to specify or to record the others data, which is not a part of system data. Okay, so it is the number of seconds. What is undo management? Okay, undo retention period is managed effectively by Oracle, like for which time the undo data stays in the database. That is called undo retention. So that is effectively managed by Oracle by automatic undo management. So what is undo retention period? It is the number of seconds the committed undo data stayed in the database. Number of seconds the committed undo data is retained. Retained means stays in the database. So this is called undo retention period. To see undo related parameters, we can query show parameters undo. I'll show you that in, or uh, let me show that. Okay, okay, show parameter undo. You see, I'm in 19C, so I have got one more parameter here, temp undo enabled. With 11C, 11G, 12C, you will see these three parameters only while you query this for undo. Okay, so you see here undo management here is auto. The value is auto. Undo retention period is 900. We can change it. I'll show you that in on my next videos. So undo table space is undo TBS1. For this undo TBS1, this is the data file, and these are all the data table spaces. This is the data file. The status is available. It is auto extensible, as I have already told you. Once when we create it, it is auto extensible by default. Okay, so discussing further, you can also run the query to see which is the active undo table space we have. Like we can have one or more table spaces, undo table spaces here, but which one is active you will see here. Okay, with this parameter. By default in undo table space, which is undo tbs1, there is only one file. We have already see it. We have only one file in this table space. This is the one file we have in this table space, but we can add a new file. Like if there is one file and there are a lot of queries in it, lot of transactions going on, users are require undo tablespace, and their user require undo data and roll for their rollback commits and all those things. So for one single, if they are going to access only one file, that file will be uh, overwhelmed, or and you that congestion take place, and you'll not get the proper output, proper performance of the database. So to avoid these multiple sessions getting congestion, we can create a new data file in undo tablespace. uh, we can do it. We can have multiple undo table spaces in the database, but only one can be active at a time. Like while here we are adding two data files in a single table space undo tbs1, but also we can add we can create a new table space undo tbs2 as well. Okay, and after creating that, we can change the default undo table space by this. So let's go to the uh, lab and see. Okay, we have already did this. Okay, so show parameter undo, we have already did this. We are seeing that default is undo tbs1, and we see all these table spaces. There is only one undo table space available, which is undo tbs1. We have checked that in earlier dba table spaces as well. You see, in our dba table spaces, we have checked table space name, block size, status, contents, max size from deviate table spaces, which will tell you all the table spaces. So you see, for undo we have only one table space here, but we can create a new one. Let's see how. Okay, here we are creating undo table space. But first let's try to add one file into the undo tbs1. You see, here we have only one file in the undo tbs1. So let's see if we can add another file to this table space. Okay, so alter table space undo tbs1, add data file. The location of the data file, I have put undo tbs01b. What was the earlier? Undo tbs01. Okay, so I am adding undo tbs01b dot tbf. Size is 10 auto extended on. Next 1 mil, max size 50. Okay, let's try to add. I haven't copied. Okay, copied. Table space altered. So let's query that again for undo tbs1. Okay, you see, now we are seeing two files in undo table space 1, undo tbs1. One file which was earlier undo tbs01, another file undo tbs01b. So we have added a new file. The max size is this. I haven't uh, put that unlimited size to this table space, so max size is this. You can while creation you can mention unlimited, size unlimited. Okay, so that there will be no issue. Also you can create a new table space, which is I have already talked about. Like we can have more than one table space in for undo data. Right now we have only one undo tbs1. We have queried dba table spaces. Let me show you that again. This is dba table spaces. You can get these parameters with this query. Okay, so you see undo table, for undo table space we have only one data, one table space. For managing undo data we have only one table space, undo tbs1, and we have added one more file in this, but we can have more than one table space here. Okay, so how we do it, let's see. We are creating a new table space named undo tbs2. The data file is this, undo tbs02 resize 5m. We are using reuse column, reuse clause here, reuse parameter this is. So what is this, I'll be showing that this to you in my next videos. Okay, auto extend on next 1m. Okay, so let's create it. This is created. If I see the table spaces again, so you see, let me order by table space name. Okay, so you see, for undo table space, for managing undo data, you will see two. For managing undo data you will see two table spaces, but which one is default? You will see here, show parameter undo. You see undo tbs1 is the default, is the default table space right now, but we can change it as well. Okay, how we can change it? We can use this alter system set undo table space undo tbs02. System altered. So if I again use this, you see the default table space for managing undo tables undo data is undo tbs0, undo tbs2. Okay, so this is how you can uh, manage undo data. We can also query the database to see what are the files. Oh, I'll query this one. We want to check both, uh, for undo tbs1 and undo tbs2 data files for both. Okay, so you see we have, for undo tbs1 we have two files, one is this 01b, one is only 01. For undo tbs2 we have 02, this file. And what is our default right now? This is undo tbs 0, undo tbs2. This is default, we have made it. Okay, so I think we are done here, and in our next, okay, let me show you this thing as well. Okay, so we have changed the table space to undo tbs2. We have checked the data files. We can also query this dba rollback segments to see what are the segments, if they are available online, if they are online or not. So we have uh, changed our default undo table space to undo tbs2, so all the segments related to this table space are online, and all the table spaces for undo tbs1 are offline. We can also uh, like if you want to tbs, if we can switch back to 1. Okay, system altered. We have again rolled back to undo tbs 1 for our default database. So what we, if we are again doing a show parameter undo, let me see, show parameter undo. So you see our default data, default table space for undo uh, data is undo tbs1 now, which was earlier undo tbs02. We again can query dba rollback segments to see if the file segments for undo tbs one, which is our default, are online right now or not. So you see, now the segments for undo TBS1 are online and the segments for undo TBS2 are offline. The segments are online for those table space which are online now. Okay, so this is how you switch between uh, table spaces, and uh, only one table space can be undo table space can be online at a particular time, but you can switch them. Okay, so this is how we manage this undo table space. I'll see you in my next videos. Okay, thank you.